Come spend the weekend with us. Thursday night, we dropped off our taxes, so we went to the brewery that was right close by. We got some snacks and a couple of drinks. Friday night, we went shopping, and so here I am Saturday morning unpacking it all. I'm getting my compost little, setup all ready to go. And then I'm also gonna get the trash can all ready to go so that as I'm unpacking stuff, I can throw things right away. I don't have to be running. I don't have to worry about a full trash, whatever. So I'm getting that ready. But let's see what we got at the Dollar Tree. Pro tip, go to the Dollar Tree before you go shopping at a place like Target, because then you can get out all of your I need this, put it in the cart energy, and you don't spend $1 billion in Target. Anyways, we got some Easter eggs. We are going to do an Easter egg hunt for each other. I'm so freaking excited. We've never done this the whole time we've been together. Crazy, I know. I also got some pots here. I am excited to start my garden, so those are going to be for seedlings. And we got these little squirter bottles and a clipboard. I don't know, Noelle wanted that. And next up, I got this tray for my makeup. I'm pretty excited to set it up. Matches, those are for the bathroom, you know. And then, I'm a sucker for a Dollar Tree decoration. $1.25. You're not going to beat the price. I'm going to hang it up somewhere. I think you'll see it later in this video. Found these Dunkaroos. They are not good, guys. Don't get them. And Reese's peanut butter eggs. These were solid. They did me good a couple nights in a row. Moving on. Let's see what we got at Target. I told you guys, I stuck to the list in Target. I got just what we needed. We needed printer paper. Yeah, I know. We're millennials. We have a printer. It's a little bit weird, but sometimes you just have to print stuff, like your taxes. This mug, I originally had this mug and then it broke, so I got a replacement. And Noelle wanted this little Dollar Spot charger thing. The Dollar Spot is not the Dollar Spot. It was $5, but it does work. It's pretty cute. Not mad about it. And last thing on the list was paper clips. I don't know. We didn't have any paper clips. Sometimes as an adult, you just need these random things. Okay, so I unpacked that. Oh, we also went to Costco and BJ's. So we needed coconut oil. It's a staple in our house. These containers, I'm going to talk about them later. Love them. Old Bay seasoning. We were out for a long time, had to restock. And Yankee candles. We get these at BJ's. Sometimes there's a sale for buy one, get one 50% off. So we did that. We got one that's for the bathroom and one that's for the kitchen, living room area. We get our coffee at Costco recently. If you are trying to buy coffee on the cheap, that is cheap, solid coffee. It is better than a lot of pre-count coffee. What am I doing here? I'm putting things away in my pantry that is in desperate need of a makeover. If you want to make over my pantry for free, let me know. It could use it. But while we stare at these containers here, let me talk about them. So we needed these because we had given ours all away at Thanksgiving. And if you are not on these takeaway containers, then you need to get on them. They are amazing. They're super cheap. They're super durable. You can throw them in the dishwasher. And then when you have people over, you don't feel guilty about sending them home with a container. You're not sending them home with your glass Pyrex, right? It's a 25, 50 cent, whatever container, plastic container that you don't care if they throw it away when they get home. So I'm telling you, get on that, especially if you're hosting people for a meal and you're going to have leftovers that you want them to bring home. It's worth it. All right, what am I doing now? I'm digging for something in the pantry. I think a spice container for this Old Bay so that we don't need this giant ass bottle. And that purple thing is our trash bags. So in my town, you have to buy your trash bags to put your trash out on the curb during your, weekly trash day. So that's what that is. Ooh, booty looking good. Guys. All right, thankfully I found the spice container I was looking for. So here I am. Unscrewing the cover. I can't get this thing off. Watch me struggle. And yeah, then I'm gonna pour it into this little container. If you want to know where we got all these little glass containers that I keep my spices in, ask me. I'll tell you. But hint, hint, I got them for free. Anyways, watch me make a mess with this because it wouldn't be me if I didn't make a mess. Look at my trash can setup, coming in super freaking clutch right here. No, I'm not going to use that spice that I dropped on my counter. All right, finally opening these Holy Grail containers that I just rambled on about for days. They're going to go in the dishwasher before they get used. So I'm just going to place them over by the sink. And again, coming back for my handy little trash. still apparently cleaning up. Ooh, cherry juice. I've been obsessed with cherry juice to help me sleep lately. Google it. So what am I doing now? Oh, I'm spraying down the counters, getting everything ready because I'm going to do some produce prep. So I'm cleaning out my sink, spray it down, scrub it with the old sponge that I'm going to throw away. Rinse out your sink. You do not know how dirty your sink is. Clean out your freaking sink, all right? It's necessary, especially before you're going to wash produce. Think about how the water is just going to splash down into your sink and splash up onto whatever it is that you're washing, okay? Think about it. See the steam? I'm using hot water. Hot water. Anyways, this clip was too long, but you get it. I cleaned out my sink. Let's go to the fridge and grab my produce to be prepped. What do we got in here? I have a corned beef, which I made on Sunday. It was delicious. All right, we're going to prep some raspberries, some blackberries. I think we got blueberries next. And I'm also going to make sure to grab anything out of here that is like on the verge of going bad, okay? Any produce that you think is kind of on the edge. Unless it's something stinky. I'm going to use that for later. Here I am getting my produce all set in my lettuce washer. Pro tip, raspberries and blackberries, they are way too fragile for you to actually like spin them around in this, but I still use it because it's a strainer and a bowl bill one. So we are washing them with vinegar and water to get off all of the yuckies. I did put more vinegar than that. I just didn't get it on the clip. I don't know, probably like a quarter cup of vinegar for this whole thing. And then I'm going to use cold water and I'm going to use the spray setting so that I can really like foam up that vinegar. See it? Look at that. Look at that. You're getting those berries clean. So I'm spraying them up here and then I'm going to let them soak for, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It depends on how distracted I get doing other things. Sticking my hand in there, swishing them around, not necessary, but then, like I said, look at the strainer, pull these right out, and then I'm going to go rinse them, right, because they're all covered in vinegar water. You don't want to taste the vinegar. And then I've got my setup here where I'm going to lay them out so that they can dry. Setup here is actually genius, props to me. It is one of those like drying mats that you use for your dishes underneath a dish towel with a paper towel on it, okay? I need some paper towels, but I'm not trying to like use half a roll of paper towels to dry my berries. But if you don't dry your berries, that's how they get moldy super fast, okay? So look, I'm not gonna waste this water, all right? It's not that dirty. I'm just gonna put the blackberries right in there. But I do want to make sure that they're super clean, so I'm going to add a little bit more vinegar and a little bit more water, get that sudsy going, and then I'm going to let them sit again. And follow the same process for all of my berries. While you watch me do that, let me talk to you about where I get my berries. Costco. I'm telling you, I honestly believe that a Costco membership would be worth it if you only went and got berries every week. If you're a parent with kids that you're like, oh my God, they eat me out of house and home with berries, go to freaking Costco, okay? That's the only place that I think anyone can afford berries. All right, these blackberries here, okay, it's bigger than like a regular little pint of blackberries. I'd say it's like, I don't know, maybe 2 pints. I could tell you if I really wanted to, but I don't know. Anyways, they are like $3 and something. The raspberries, which were 2 pints, right? That was a double pint container for sure. Those were, I think, $4.50. They were like the most expensive. And then that big square thing of blueberries that you saw or are about to see, who knows? Those were also only like $4, okay? That is reasonable. I saw the grocery store the other day and like regular strawberries, like a regular container of strawberries, $7, $8. That's ridiculous. Anyways, get your berries at Costco. Thanks for listening to my rant. So I'm drying them off and I'm putting them in these cute little containers that we got at Target. Sadly, these containers though are not dishwasher safe. So do not make the same mistake I did and put them in the dishwasher because they might bend a little bit and then some of your little dividers may not work. But these dividers are movable so you can do small sections, big sections, take them out completely if you're going to use the whole thing. I put my raspberries and my blackberries in one and then I'll put my blueberries in the other. Usually we get strawberries too, but the strawberries did not look very good. They all looked like they were kind of going bad, so it was not worth it. More berry porn coming your way. And then we're going to move on to all that old shit that I talked about, okay? I had old oranges, old apples, and some old herbs. I'm going to cut them up, rough chop. These are just getting quartered. Like, it really doesn't matter. Oh, look at the stain on my shirt. I think it's just water. Anyways, and I'm gonna put them in a pot with some water, and then I'm gonna put that on my stove. You're gonna put it on your stove, and you're gonna let it boil, right? Okay, you're gonna turn it on high so that it boils, and then you're gonna turn it down to like medium low, just like you're cooking rice, okay? And it's gonna make your house smell amazing. All right, so no, don't put like old Brussels sprouts in there. Don't be silly. But any citrus, any fruit actually at all, works well. I do herbs, and then sometimes I'll put a cinnamon stick in there. I actually did go back to this pot the day later and add some cinnamon sticks. And then, okay, this was my produce that was like not too bad, that like it's still edible, but we didn't eat it in the next day or so, it was gonna go bad. So I took that and I cut it all up and made a little fruit salad, because I know I don't like to cut up fruit. I'm definitely not gonna eat it, but I also know that Noelle will eat fruit if it is cut up and accessible in the fridge. So I'm not gonna waste this. I cut the ends off of these oranges and then I peeled them. And then a little bit later on, I got fancy and I tried to segment my orange. If you are watching this and you have tips on how to segment an orange, let me know. I'm open to it. It was the first time I ever did it, but I just thought I'd seen it, seen it on Chopped, seen it on all kinds of Food Network shows. I was a Food Network fiend as a kid, so I gave it a shot. I'm peeling the outsides, getting all the white stuff off, right? Nobody likes that. And then the way I'm holding it, honestly, in this next clip makes me uncomfortable. So I know that it would make like a chef uncomfortable. I feel like they'd be like, oh my God, you're gonna cut your hand off, which like, I cut myself all the time. Valid. All right, so I pick it up and then I just like cut in between the little segments, right? I mean, I know that I got the right part of it and that's what it's supposed to look like, but like, look at the way my hand that's holding it. Not my hand that's holding the knife, like my hand that's holding the orange. Anyways, what do you think? What should I do? After that, I got sick of filming. This was my Saturday night dinner. It's loaded waffle fries with like burger meat on top. And then this is Sunday morning. I took the doggos to the dog park. This is them being cute in the back of the car. And yeah, this video comes to an abrupt end, but that was my weekend. And thanks for spending time with us.